Fernando Valenzuela, the Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, as I was researching this game, getting ready for it, looking at his numbers, opponent is hitting over 300. Over 300. That's just too much offense he's given up against him. So he's got to mix his pitches up. Try to keep hitters off balance if he wants to have any chance of staying in this game and giving his team a chance to win.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is the club that's in the middle of the season now, and we've been watching them up and down. They're in 3rd place. They got to get on a roll because you got to track 2 teams down now, kind of put themselves in a situation where can't lose many games moving forward.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now this is swung on and hit down to Machado at third. And a rather easy first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, there's a lot of people hoping to see a turnaround from Wilson Contreras. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what you expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
Coming to the plate now, Alfonso Soriano. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone. And more importantly, he's consistent.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside
Sammy,
the zone.
Sosa.
Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in, Sammy Sosa. He's currently tied for 2nd place on the team in home runs. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Ready now, Ernie Banks, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. And a ball, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
2 out with the man at first. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The payoff pitch one more time. Chopped weakly to the left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Kerry Wood gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, the last 3 outings, he's allowed a lot of base runners, and all you got to do is look at his whip. It's over 1-4. When you have that, you're going to have a tough outing. He's got to get that number down and keep the traffic off the bases.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. And perhaps not surprisingly, you can see he's a much better hitter away from Petco Park than here at home. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, it's no secret they need Manny Machado to get his bat going a little bit. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So striding forward now, Tony Gwynn. Batting average for him on the season standing in the 320s entering action today. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Soriano is there. 2 gone.
Batting third, the shortstop, Fernando.
Striding in, Fernando Tatis, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
2 out, nobody on. Way outside. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Set to deal on 2-2, and this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Left side. Oh, look at the dive. He gathers the throw. What a play. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate, Robin Ventura. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Crocker is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
All right, here's how the Padres line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at third base, Manny Machado. You talk about highlight reels. How about the throws he makes as he's going away from first base into the outfield? He's got such a great arm and great hands, too.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. No, the call is that he trapped it. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
7, the first baseman, number 6, Charlie Culberson.
In now, Charlie Culberson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Ready on 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's Addison Russell. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Look, he's falling behind 3-1 right now. You got to know he knows he has a better matchup over there on the on-deck circle. I can see him pitching around this guy right now.
No score here as we play inning number 2. High in the air out to center field. Gwynn shading to his right, and that's the third out. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So digging in now, Fred McGriff. Yesterday he really carried the team as he drove in 3 of the team's 4 runs. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes, and he struck him out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And at shortstop, Addison Russell. The thing I like about him is his work ethic. When he first got to the big leagues, he didn't throw as well as he does now. He stretched his arm out, and he's playing a really good short. But he also can play some second base. Learned to pivot in basically 2 weeks.
Digging in, Manny Machado. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. In there, 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Zobrist on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, John Crocker. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. in there for strike one.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Here it comes. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Line to the right side. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
He gives up a single there, but he's retired 5 in a row. Man, he looks sharp to me.
Batting 7th, catcher, Ryan Schimpf.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder, Ryan Schimpf. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Lays off 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Padres leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Standing in, Kerry Wood. 9-1-2 due up.
Kerry Wood.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Here it comes on 1-1. And here's a screwball that misses that time. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Yeah, and that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
Well, they thought the inning was going to be set up nice. The pitcher's leading off and get a quick out. Instead, he gets a base hit, and now here comes the top of the order. Look out.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist. A shot down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that's back-to-back singles and first and third. So right here, you got a pitch to get a strikeout, and then the next hitter, hopefully you get a double play and you can get out of it. But right here, You got to pitch to get the strikeout to set up a chance to get out of this.
Stepping in now, Alfonso Soriano in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball one. Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
1-1. Here it comes. There's a changeup over the outside corner. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
The next 3-2. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Now batting, right fielder Sammy.
Striding in once again, Sammy Sosa. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And this is fouled at the plate. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ernie Banks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with the screwball, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. Stepping in, Alex Morton. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Alex Morton.
He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Now here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball.
Fernando
Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do
Valenzuela.
something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Fernando Valenzuela, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Now the 0-1. Looped out toward third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Digging in to try it again, Devin Travis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
2 out, nobody on. And that misses for ball 4, and the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything
Now
close,
batting.
so I think this is
Center
the way to
fielder,
go here. Get the
Tony
bat out of his hands any way
Gwynn.
that you can.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Gwynn. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a
A
ball.
fastball that just misses inside. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. You just have to be ready to swing.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. Throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance?
for the Cubs,
Robin Ventura.
third baseman,
He'll look to get something
Robin
going here in this scoreless
Ventura.
ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound. but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Well, that was a curveball looking right there. I tell you what, that's a nice curve. Just really froze him. Good breaking ball.
The 1-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gwynn is in pursuit, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The catcher, number 40.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
He's been on some kind of cold streak. You weren't even expecting him to get a hit right there. There had been a lot of talk about maybe benching him. Maybe that changes the conversation.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. In now, Charlie Culberson. Runners off for second. In the dirt. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner will get back standing. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Strike 3 called. Nasty screwball there for out number 2.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Addison Russell as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him. Cubs strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping into the box, Tony Gwynn comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 19.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Culberson is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Padres, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Stepping up now, Fernando Tatis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes. One 0 count. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And this is hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Man, that ball was smoked. I don't even know if he had time to react. That ball went right by him and was landing in the outfield before he blinked.
McGriff.
Into the box, Fred McGriff pitches a cold strike. The throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Curveball that time, not even close. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, he walked them on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's in there for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
First and second now, 1 man out. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And to score, the runner from second. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now in the box, John Crocker. From the stretch, here's the pitch. At the knees, strike one. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. The underhanded flip. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate, Kerry Wood. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Kerry Wood.
First offering on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And the screwball got him swinging, one gone.
Now batting, left fielder. Ben
digging in and
Zobrist.
looking for more. Ben Zobrist. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Screwball. Too low. 1-0. Bases are empty. One man out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
1-1 now to Zobrist. A fastball down near the shoe tops. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around first is Zobrist heading for second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite the scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Stepping in now, Alfonso Soriano, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. From the stretch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a screwball is poured over for a strike, and he takes command. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
The right fielder, number 21.
Ready once again, Sammy Sosa, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there, and it's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Machado on the slide. It's there. He got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. One hit, one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Padres on top, 1-0. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimm. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up.
Morton.
He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Alex Morton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One-0 count. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
In now, Fernando Valenzuela, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner's back. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. This is hit on the ground but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now a pickoff play at second, just keeping him close. Another 2-2 offering. Softly hit out to short. And that'll be the second out.
Now batting, second.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for strikes. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Culberson will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Padres 1 and the Cubs nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ernie Banks. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In there, no balls and a strike.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Striding in once again, Ventura. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
0-1, here's the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
That pitch was executed perfectly. Down and away in the zone. He stayed with it and got the base hit. Man, great hand-eye coordination.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. A cold strike on the inside corner. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. One out and a runner on second base. Hit hard on the ground to second.
Travis gets down and dirty.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to, plus one more.
Into the box now, Charlie Culberson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Runner at second here with one man out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Can't get him to go after the Scroogie with 2 strikes, so it's 1-2 now.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Culberson is retired. 2 down now.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop.
Ready once again, Addison Russell. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. Contreras rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Stepping in now, Kerry Wood, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a snap throw to first and a dive, but he's back. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 2 and the Padres 1. Digging in once again, Tony Gwynn. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Gwynn.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here comes the first pitch. Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Wood is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Digging in and looking for more, Fernando Tatis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Padres, first baseman, Fred McGriff.
Ready for another shot now. Fred McGriff. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Yeah.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Sosa going back on it. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Padres have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny
Into the box,
Machado.
Manny Machado. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Sosa. And that retires the side. Padres strike back to tie things on the solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back here at Petco Park. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Here's Ben Zobrist now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
1-1 now to Zobrist. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Center fielder number 12, Alfonso Soriano.
Digging in to try it again, Alfonso Soriano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Morton going back, and they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and it gives the Cubbies a 3-2 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Here comes Clint Hurdle up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game.
Your
Rob
attention, please.
Fisher comes on the
Now
pitch here with one man gone in the top of the
number
7th.
24, Rob Fisher.
In now, Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa.
As he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 19th home run for him on the season, and it gives the Cubs a 4-2 lead.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Into the box now, Ernie Banks, as he looks at a fastball that misses off. Really use a knock here. 0 for 3. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Travis onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Robin Ventura, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Cubbies are in front, 4-2. Ready for another chance? John Crocker. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. From the stretch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Sosa ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, the word around the league is that this is a pitcher's ballpark, but it's certainly not playing that way in this one. The last bomb makes it 4 home runs between these two teams, and we might not be done yet.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Fernando Valenzuela.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Ventura is there for it. 1 away.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up at the
Morton.
zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Blake Treinen takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Into the box, Alex Morton, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
1 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Adam Eton will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 2. Adam Eton.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. He'll start this one at 274. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. One 0 count. Here it is. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker, 2-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Padres are able to get one back in the inning thanks to the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Cubs 4 and the Padres 3. George Cantos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
70, George Cantos.
Digging in, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off for the Cubs.
He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Contreras.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. To his left, Machado. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the first baseman, Charlie Culberson.
Coming to the plate now, Charlie Culberson. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. The pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Machado has it, but the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Here's Addison Russell. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Schimpf has it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Anthony Rizzo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
In there, strike 1. He'll step in here at 275. 11 home runs and 42 runs batted in. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
2 out with the man at first. Little tapper down the first baseline, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Now another 2-2 and another foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. To short, hit hard, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Padres 3. Justin Grimm is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Justin Grimm.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. They can possibly push him forward.
Digging in, Tony Gwynn, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. From the stretch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Out of play off to the right.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Off the plate at 94. 1-2. Nobody out. Runner on first. Hit hard up the middle, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock or get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
Now batting, Fernando Tatis. First pitch coming. Here it is. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are two good pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Here's the 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Padres, first baseman.
Now to the plate, Fred McGriff. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
The 1-0 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece.
Hey, that was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, John Crocker. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. One and one, here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Again, a 1-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 5-4 game.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Taylor Youngman trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Taylor Youngman.
At the plate, Ryan Schimpf. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Working to keep them in the game here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit down the third base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Into the box now, Alex Morton, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, looks like he might be a little anxious swinging at that pitch out of the zone. This situation, bases loaded, you have a tendency to be a little jumpy. You got to calm down, let them come to you. They still have to throw it over the plate.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Banks is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We've played 8 full. It's the Padres 5 and the Cubs 4. A nighttime view of what they call America's finest city, San Diego, California. Few would argue. Thanks for joining baseball on the show. Number 54 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 54. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 14. PK
Here's Ben
Hernandez.
Zobrist now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder Ben Zobrist.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. There is Travis. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, center fielder Alfonso Soriano.
Striding in, Alfonso Soriano. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And this is fouled back and out of play. To third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. In now, Sammy Sosa. They'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
The 0-1 delivery. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Runners on first with 1 down. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get back in standing. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Shot towards second. In there, a base hit. Runner around second now, headed for third. The relay, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
Jason Hayward will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Jason Hayward.
Stepping in now, Ernie Banks, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Hit hard up the middle, and this is a base hit as they've come back to tie it here in the top of the 9th.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Third baseman, Robin Ventura.
In now, Robin Ventura. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. The 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Adam Ottavino enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And that misses 2-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. So now 2 men in scoring position.
The first baseman, number 6, Charlie Culberson.
Digging in, Charlie Culberson. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Second and third, 2 away. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gwynn ranging back, and the runner from third crosses the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now an 8-5 game.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
Into the box now, Addison Russell, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 4 runs here in this half inning. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Gwynn sprinting after it, and that's the third out. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the ninth, as a huge ninth-inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ballgame. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. The Cubs lead this one 8-5. Jason Hayward will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 24.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Wade Davis enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Standing in, Kike Hernandez. He'll be the one to lead off against Wade Davis, who will look to try to save this one here.
Number 14.
This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. Late that time for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped on the ground to first. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, center fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Stepping up now, Tony Gwynn. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 1-1. Here it is. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Travis rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been first and third with 1 away, which is a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
So coming to the plate, Fernando Tatis, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, no surprise that he's able to close the deal here. That's career save number 150. And in today's game, where the closer's job is seemingly always up for grabs, that's pretty impressive.
8-5 tonight. The Cubbies slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Taylor Youngman earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Wade Davis wraps it up for the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Padres, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. A reminder that post-game trolley service to Mission Valley, Old Town, or to South County is available from the Gaslamp Quarter.